Welcome to Puckett Fieldhouse, Campus Central Methodist University. This is Charlie Brown, along with Quentin Norris. We've got basketball for you tonight. Men's action on the way as the 5-0 Central Methodist University Eagles. Make sure that's right, it is. Take on the 2-3 University of Health Sciences and Pharmacy, the Eurotectics nickname. We're going to call them the Euros tonight. That's what they go by for short. Eagles off of a couple of wins over the weekend down in the Springfield area. Have this one today. Give you some numbers for the two teams. Eagles averaging 88.6 points per game. The Euros averaging 82.4 per ball game. The Eagles only giving up 56.4. Euros are giving up 80.2, so they score 84, they give up 80, and that's why they're 2-3. Eagles get 88, give up 56, that's why they're 5-0. Otherwise, some of their numbers are very, very similar. If you need a mask, you can pick one up free of charge in the concession stand. The Euros shoot 44% from the field overall. Eagles shoot 48.2. There's a big difference in three-point shooting, though, as the Euros shoot 25% from the floor. The Eagles shoot 35% from the three-point line. Free throw line, 69% for the Euros, 65.2 for the Eagles. So it's pretty much even all the way down the line for both sides. I'll give you the starting lineups right now, and then we'll get those from Gary Linhart, the PA announcer, as we get closer to game time. For the University of Health Sciences and Pharmacy, their starting lineup. At a guard, 6'2 senior out of Webster Groves, Missouri, number 1, R.J. Wright. A 5'9 senior guard out of Houston, Texas, Trevin Duger. He averages 6.5 points per ball game. A 6'5 junior guard out of Houston, Texas, number 14, Terry DuBois. A 6'5 guard out of Columbia, Missouri, junior, Trey Meany, and if that name's familiar, he played here for his first 2 years at Central. And a junior forward, 6'8 out of Kansas City, Missouri, Alassane Ba, averaging 7.2, and we'll find out if that's Ba or Bay when the PA announcer tells us all about it. For the Eagles, their starting lineup goes like this. 6'4 senior guard out of Norcross, Georgia, number 3, Tim Cameron. A 6'5 guard out of Belleville, Illinois, sophomore, number 11, Isaiah May. A 6'3 guard out of London, England, sophomore, Jonathan Brown. A 6'6 forward out of Queens, New York, 23, Fodi Kamara. And at center, or a big forward, 6'8 freshman from London, England, Thomas Sewulu, number 24. And I want to say, I hope that they're tuned in already, and I suspect they are. I see where family of Jonathan Brown and Tom Sewulu have joined Facebook in order to get some information about ball games and whatnot. We know that you're watching, and we thank you for tuning in and sending your sons to Central Methodist to let them play basketball for head coach Jeff Sherman. 5-0 on the season. The head coach of the University of Health Sciences Pharmacy is Danny Brown. We're just a couple of minutes away. We'll do a little bit of bookwork here for you. Give our sponsors one shout out before we get started. We'd like to thank our corporate partners for their continued support of CMU Athletics, MFA Oil, the Braun Home, Jennings Premium Meats, Community Auto Sales and Service, Airlink, Drury Hotels, Missouri Pacific Lumber, Howard County Electric, and Commercial Trust Company. Airlink Rural Broadband is your local wireless and fiber internet provider. Family owned and operated with coverage options in Sheraton, Howard, Saline, and surrounding counties. Interested in wireless or fiber service? Visit us at airlink123.com for information on all your internet needs. Community Auto Sales and Service is a one-stop shop for all your automotive needs. From brakes, tires, and oil changes to front-end alignments, engine repair, batteries, and state inspections, They have everything and can do anything to keep you on the road safely. Proud supporter of Eagle Athletics. We got a couple of those in for you. Eagles at home tonight. They'll be back here at Puckett Fieldhouse Thursday when Columbia College comes to town. That's a 7:30 start as well. And then they go on the road to play BYU at Provo. And I saw on Facebook Coach Sherman's mom and dad out in Colorado looking for tickets. They were asking for tickets for the ball game, so that's probably a little closer for them than getting to Missouri. So Mr. and Mrs. Sherman out in Colorado. We know you're watching, hoping to get a glimpse of grandson and great-grandkids. So we'll do that as we get a chance to, as we're just a couple of minutes away. Looking down, I don't have a camera person yet. Sure, she will show up very shortly, but we're just about set to go. That's a big deal, getting to go out and play BYU in Provo at home. They play Thursday, and I'm sure they'll take off Friday for Provo. And that's a big deal. Get to play a Division I school like that in a ball game. It's a win-win thing for the Eagles. A little more exposure for them and a chance to play against some top talent. Coach Sherman worried a little bit about his inside size as he has lost his 6'11" center for the year in the second practice of the year. Down with an Achilles. Rain Hartman. He's got a couple banged up. He has gotten Charlie Bronikowski back. And Bronikowski is listed as a 6'6" freshman from Boonville. He played over the weekend, got 3 games in, I believe, after a sprained ankle stopped him from playing in the first 2 or 3 ball games. So we're just almost ready to go here from Puckett Fieldhouse. Again, one more home game and then on the road to Provo before they come back. We'll have a women's game for you on Saturday the 27th when Midland comes to town for it's a Saturday game, 2 o'clock in the afternoon. And then the break comes up until December the 8th when it'll be William Penn starting conference play here on the 8th, Wednesday night, 5:30, 7:30 doubleheader. So we'll have that for you as well. We've got all kinds of things going on with other sports around Central. The men's soccer team won the conference championship. The women's soccer team won the conference championship. Volleyball team is still going, and they play Saturday at 11 o'clock. And we'll have that game for you here on the Eagle Sports Network. And the football team won the Southern Division of the Heart of America Conference, and they are in the NAIA playoffs, and they're going to go to Orange City, Iowa, to take on Northwestern of Iowa. They're Northwestern is the number 4 seed. The Eagles are the number 13 seed out of 16 that went. First time in program history that the Eagles have made the postseason in football. And our camera operator has arrived. So he'll hear Gary Linhart in just a moment do some preliminary work talking about the Heart of America Conference and the Champions of Character and some instructions for the crowd. And then we'll turn it over to him when he does the pregame prayer, national anthem, and the introduction of the starting players on both sides. We've already given them to you, but he's going to give them to you again, so you'll know who all is on the floor. Again, want to say welcome and hello to all of our international fans that are watching from London and probably from Madrid, Spain as well, for Michael Perez. We got a big hum going on down there. There's some feedback. And there's Gary Linhart to now talk to us. They are the Eutectics.
Champions of Character Values, which are
5-0 Eagles, 2-3, losing to Evangel. That's a team that Central will face down the road. And here comes the prayer and then the national anthem.
Almighty God, you have created us to strive for our best. Grant to all athletes, coaches, and fans the strength to pursue excellence during this event. We pray for the safety of these athletes, protect them from injury and harm. Help us to honor you today in all we do, on and off the court, and make us witnesses to your glory. In Christ's name we pray. Amen.
So there you have your starting lineups. Want to say hello to Tim Cameron's folks, and I know they're probably watching down in Norcross, Georgia. Isaiah May's family down over in Belleville, Illinois. The Jonathan Brown and Thomas Awulu from London, and Fodi Kamara from Queens, New York. Hope you will enjoy the broadcast, and we get a chance to show your family to you, your boys out here in mid-Missouri. It was 65 degrees a day and great. Be 30-some degrees and really bad in about 2 days. That's the way Missouri goes. Alasani Ba and Thomas Awulu. And Awulu wins the tip. Tim Cameron has it. He's the point guard. He's got a huge height advantage on Trevin Duger. Awulu, Kamara, back cut. Brown out top of the key. Down the lane. Gets Ba in the air. Can't get it to go. Gets his own rebound. Looks out. Kamara May with a three on the way, won't go. Inside is Kamara, tips it. Sawulu with it left hand, and finally gets it to go on about the third shot. This is Duguerre with the basketball. Listed at 5'9", and that's probably generous. Tim Cameron on him at 6'4", so at least 7. There's Trey Meany with a jump shot that misses the mark. May with it ahead of the pack, going to be fouled and go to the hoop and shoot a pair.
That foul. UTECH's number 14, Terry DuBois, has fouled his first team foul at the line. Shooting 2.
10-point average for Isaiah May. 63.6% free throw shooter. First one rattles around, no good. Second free throw good. 3-0 Eagles. DuBois who brings it in. Duguerre with it. Now he's got Brown on him as they switch around a little bit. DuBois in the corner to R.J. Wright. He's got it again. All the way into the corner. DuBois skips it back out. Brown knocks it away. It goes into the backcourt. Down to 7 on the shot clock. Meany from the right corner. 3 on the way, no good. Cameron with the rebound. Kamara with it on the run. And just a little too high for Jonathan Brown. It was an alley-oop, and the alley was okay, but the oop was not there. So it stays 3-0 as we're just underway. Duguerre averages 6.2 points per ball game. DuBois. Right. Corner 3 on the way, comes up short. Cameron with another rebound. Looks to get it up the court. Gets a pick from Sawulu. Continues his dribble. Looks inside. Going to spin it back around the other way. He's got a big height advantage, and there's a foul on Duguerre as he bumps Cameron. His first. Off no good. Kamara with a rebound, no good. And out with it comes the Uos. Three-pointer on the way and good by Alassane Ba. Ba was 1 for 7 from the three-point line before that. So we're tied at 3. We got a quick 30-second timeout. We'll go ahead and get a little bit of book work done here. Eagles get a lot of scoring off their bench as well. Comes to Cameron. Charlie Bronikowski on the floor for the Eagles, ridden down the floor by Duguerre, and that'll be his second personal foul. He is just at a big disadvantage. Listed at 5'9" out of Houston. Devon Howard checks in. He averages 3.6 points per ball game. Has been a starter in a couple of the games for them. May to the hoop. Puts it up too hard. Bronikowski with a tip. Can't get it to go. Ba with a rebound. And a foul will be called. Fody Kamara, his first personal foul. We played 2.5 minutes, and each side has 3. Howard with the basketball, loses a handle on it, saves it, and luckily for him, he was out of bounds because he threw it right to Tim Cameron, who was going to go in for a dunk. May says he'll take it out. Bronikowski. Cameron spins and is held by Howard. That's foul number 4, team foul-wise. First on him. Bronikowski, 6'6" freshman out of Boonville, nearby here. High school, he was a very good 3 on the way, no good. Very good 3-point shooter, and also banged the boards pretty hard. So either one, both of those things will add up to a pretty good college career. Howard to Meany, got Kamara on him. Into the corner. That's Ba around Bronikowski to the basket, lays it up, gets the roll. Alasani Ba with all 5 points for College of Pharmacy, and Cameron trying to lead May, but May slowed up a little bit, and then the pass was out of his reach. Jaden McGrew checks in. Tim Cameron checks out. Eagles with 2 subs already in the ball game. Into the corner, Meany, and it's beyond him and out of bounds. As Trey Meany comes back from an injury and looks like he's still a little bit gimpy out on the floor. Got a big brace on his left knee. For Fody Kamara to bring it in. May. Top of the key, that's Kamara. Brown. McGrew down the lane, lefty, underneath. Kamara lays it up and in. Nice pass from Jaden McGrew. Tied at 5. McGrew all over Howard. Meany. Du Bois. Steps back, loses the handle on it, and fighting on the floor. He and Jonathan Brown. It will alternating possession stay with University of Health Sciences and Pharmacy. That's what the UHSP on the scoreboard stands for. Used to be St. Louis College of Pharmacy. Du Bois misses, tipped and lost out of bounds as McGrew and Bronikowski battle for it as teammates, and it goes out underneath the basket. It will stay with the Eutectics, which is a chemistry term of some sort, which makes sense. Ball on the floor. May comes out with it. Foul by Meany as he tried to go get the ball. That will be foul number 6, I believe, already. On. That's team foul number 5. First foul on Meany. Jason Udalisa into the ball game. Doesn't get a lot of playing time, but here he is forced into action with 15-plus minutes to go in the first half of play. May. Brown. McGrew. Left hand down the lane, lays it a bit. Jaden McGrew got 2 points and a nice assist since coming into the ball game. Howard. Meany. Into the corner, Du Bois. 3 on the way, just skims the rim. May with a rebound, McGrew with a run. Gets it knocked away, regains. Coach Sherman barks out what he wants. May, Kamara, back to May, going to get a pick from Bronikowski. Goes by Meany, takes it to the hoop, but can't get it to go as Ba influenced that shot a little bit. Howard in the lane. Du Bois, or Howard. Too many passes. Brown comes out with it, ahead to Kamara. Lays it up and in as Bob tried to upset that, but he gets it to go, and we'll have a 30-second timeout call.
USHB.
I did not have number 13 on my list, so I am going to add him on. Udolisa. So I won't try to miss that anymore. Early stats. University of Health Sciences and Pharmacy, 2 of 7 from the field for 28%. Eagles 4 of 11 for 36%. Baugh has all 5 points for his side. Cody Kamara leads with 4 on the Eagle side. Will Fees into the ball game. Make sure I've got that right, because I would think that's Freeze, but it's Fees. Jackson Andrews into the ball game for the Eagles. This is Udolisa. Mason Bolly. This is Grant Harper with the basketball. Loses his footing. R.J. Wright, who hasn't got a shot off yet, going to have to do something. 3 on the way, no good, doesn't draw anything, and it's a shot clock violation as Fees misses everything. 9-5 Eagles. Sawulu checks in. There's nobody on the floor his size. Udolisa's 6'7", but a slight 6'7". Sawulu is not slight. Jackson Andrews. Brown around the pick, down the lane. Lays it up and in. Right hand over his head, reverse. His first 2 of the ball game. Into the corner. That's Wright with a 3. Comes up short, gets his own rebound, spins it in there, won't go. Udolisa with the rebound, put back. McGrew. Andrews 3 from the corner, no good. Tipped around and Swulu ends up with it in his hands. He's going to wrestle it away from whoever had it. Tries to go inside, does McGrew. It'll be tied up, and a timeout called by Central before the jump ball, which would have gone Central's way. So another quick timeout. More action Thursday night from here at Puckett Fieldhouse. Columbia College Cougars come to town for a nice rivalry game. 2 teams about 30 miles apart. Isaiah May checks back in. So it's May, Brown, Sawulu, McGrew, and Andrews on the floor for the Eagles. 11-7 is our score. Out to Sawulu. McGrew coming around is Brown in the right-hand corner. Ball fake and loses it out of bounds. Harper bringing the ball up the floor. Udolisa. Right. Udolisa, free throw line above. Looks, waves out of the way. Grant Harper down the lane. Underneath. Right with a cut underneath the basket. Lays it up and in. His first 2 points. 11-9. McGrew around Harper. Andrews from the corner, misses everything, gets it underneath is Brown. Sawulu misses the inside shot, and Udalisa with the rebound and a chance to tie or take the lead for the Eutectics. Valley lost the handle on it. McGrew comes out with it. He got Andrews spotting up. This side, he puts a three on the way. Doesn't get it to go. Sawulu with a rebound. May has one lined up. That one's no good as well. And Udalisa with another rebound. Harper looks inside. Looks for a pick from Udalisa. Hasn't gotten it yet. Wright with a basketball. Comes around a pick. Going to step back. Harper down there. Into the corner. Three on the way. No good. Nice rebound by Udalisa, and he puts it back up and in.
2 points, Jason Udalisa.
He's got 4 off the bench. Plus 4 rebounds. Brown. And an offensive foul. Nope, a bad. Outside official calls an offensive foul. Nope. The inside official calls a foul and credits the basket to Sawulu. Udalisa with his first foul.
Substitutions for the Eagles, number 3, Tim Cameron.
Cameron back in. Trent Lyles checks in.
Contest for USHB, number 20, Alessandro.
Ba checks back in. Du Bois checks back in. So 9 players for the Eagles have played so far. 3-point play finished off by Sawulu. So you folks back in London, that was nice for you to see. Valley. Ba. Three short. Bangs off the rim. Both players are running with it. It's going to be tied up. Now it'll be Central basketball. It's Mason Belay, one of their better three-point shooters, 39% on the season. In fact, the best three-point shooter on their team.
Substitution, USHB number 2, Devon Howard.
Devin Howard back into the ball game. Crowd filing in. I think University of Health Sciences has played 10 players so far. May bumped. Brown jump stop, jump shot, no good. Sawulu with a rebound, puts it back up, can get that to go, and tied up underneath. As that is Trent Lyles trying to get the ball away from whoever's got it down on the floor, which would have been Howard. Ahead it comes. That's Meany underneath the basket. Ba. Belay. Got Sawulu on him. He wants to spin, but nowhere to go in there. The Boys gets away with a travel. So Belay with it. Mason Belay, his first points. Cameron down the lane, puts it up and in. Tied for about 5 seconds before the Eagles get another one on the board. 16-14, under 10 to go. We're halfway through the first half of basketball. Ba made a three from there earlier. That's not his forte, and he misses that one. Nice pass to Tim Cameron. Puts it up, scores it, looks for the foul, gets the foul from Ba. That will be Ba's second personal foul, I think.
It will be, yes. No, it's his first.
It's his first. It's what the scoreboard says, but I thought he got one earlier.
Substitutions for the Eagles, number 23, Cody Kamara. And for the Eutectics, number 13, Jason Udalisa.
Udalisa back in, timeout call, so we'll get you caught up with some things. I'd like to thank our corporate sponsors for their continued support of CMU Athletics. MFA Oil, the Braun Home, Jennings Premium Meats, Community Auto Sales and Service, Airlink, Drury Hotels, Missouri Pacific Lumber, Howard County Electric, and Commercial Trust Company. Got action for you again on Thursday.
I don't care about the scoreboard.
A lot of cheerleaders, dance team members here tonight. A lot of folks on campus out for the ball game. Things going on all over the place. Saturday, volleyball's here in playoff year. Football team travels to Iowa on Saturday for a noon game. And I think soccer starts this week sometimes over in Columbia.
I think the first game is like at 10.
So both the men and the women won their conference championship. They both beat Missouri Valley in the championship game. Tim Cameron will come to the free throw line. Try and finish up the original three-point play. 18-14. 19-14. Udalisa inbounds. This is Howard. Tipped away and into the hands of Brown. 3-on-3. Runs it down. Cameron from the corner. Passes up on a three. Trent Lyles to the basket. He lays it up for his first 2 points. Lead stretched out to 7 now. More pressure. Belay across to Udalisi. Howard. Du Bois. Almost lost the handle on it. Now a foul will be called, and it'll go on Trent Lyles. He saw the ball and went after it and bumped into Terry Du Bois. Trey Meany has it. Du Bois. Belay, who's got a three in the game, spins baseline, not got anywhere to go, and Kamara takes it away, passes it ahead to Tim Cameron. Back out, here comes around to Cameron again. He fakes the three, takes it into the lane, misses the shot, and Udalisa with the rebound. Cameron almost with a steal. Howard, Du Bois, Belay. Belay to the basket. Meany from the corner. Three on the way, no good. Gets his own rebound. Off the side of the backboard, no good. Lyles takes it to the hoop. Going to be fouled. It's either going to go on Du Bois or on Howard. Going to go on Du Bois. That'll be his second personal foul. Eagles are in the bonus already, but Lyles to shoot a pair. 3 Euros over on the bench, getting ready to scores table. 4 getting ready. 3 coming in. 22-14.
Will Breeze and number 24, Dwight Newsom.
All right, so Dwight Newsom, 24 into the ball game, along with Fees again. Howard across half court. Cameron all over him. Udalisa. Mismatch with Lyles, but Lyles jumps really well and he's pretty quick. This is Dwight Newsom. Howard. Comes up short. Long rebound, and Howard comes out with it. Fees thought about a three, pulls it back out. Gets it back. Around the pick. As the Eagles are jump switching to everybody that moves. And Isaiah May with a steal. Gets it ahead to Kamara. Takes it to the hoop. Won't go. Any rebound doesn't go either, but Kamara comes down with it. jump ball, and it will go over to University of Health Sciences and Pharmacy. Neither side shooting the ball particularly well.
Substitution. Technics, number 11, Grant Harper.
37% for the Eagles, 31% for the Euros. Grant Harper with the basketball against Tim Cameron. They just get it across. Newsom had it. Harper's got it again. Cameron's watching him. Newsom back to Harper. 10 on the shot clock. Newsom down the lane, kicks it out to the corner. 3 long, tipped and goes out of bounds. It will stay on this end with the Utes. Fees missed the 3, and then it went out of bounds. 20 on the shot clock. New shot clock. Fees to bring it in. Udalisa surrounded. Trapped. Wright, step around, puts it up and in. R.J. Wright, he's got 4 in the game. Kamara down the lane, beats everybody down the floor, lays it up and in. Kamara's got 6. That was easy. Harper. Udalisa. Right. Back to Harper. Round the pick. Udalisa rolls. Can't get the ball. Newsom, left-hand corner, has it slapped away and goes off of his leg, but they say it still belongs to the Utes. Getting the play clock straightened out. Got 8 on it. Fees. Newsom. Back to Fees. 5. Underneath. Tipped around. And Kamara comes up with it as the shot clock expires. Gets it to Brown. Down the lane. Lays it up. Too hard. Back iron. Front iron and out. Harper with a rebound. Banks it in. Grant Harper.
Timeout. USHB.
His first 2 points of the ball. Cougars come to town.
Technics, number 3, number 20, Bob. 14, Du Bois. 15, Heaney. And 12, Malay.
Isaiah May. Tim Cameron with the basketball. Brown, Kamara, and Lyles for the Eagles. That's Brown. Mays wants to go inside to Kamara with Ba on him. Comes a pick. Belay gets picked. Cameron steps back and nails a 3. Cameron with 8 in the ball game now. 10-point advantage, biggest lead of the half. Trevin Dugar back in the ball game with his 2 fouls. Jonathan Brown hounding him. Inside it goes to Ba. Kamara comes around, strips it away from him, and takes it away. Cameron comes out with it. Down the lane, kicks it to the corner. Jonathan Brown. Trent Lyles with a 3 lined up. Will not get it to go. Kamara underneath, lays it up too hard. Won't go. Gets it again, won't go. Lyles runs it down and gets it out to Brown. Jonathan Brown spots up, straight up, won't go. 4 shots at it, no basket. Du Bois with the rebound. Dugar with the ball. 4:20 to go here in the first half. Bally has a 3. Dugar in the lane. Not the good place for him, but he gets the ball to Ba, and there's a foul called as Ba goes up. He'll go to the free throw line, where he is a 70% free throw shooter. Trent Lyles, second foul for him. Team foul number 4. As they have Fodi Kamara come back to the free throw line. They didn't have anybody lined up there underneath. 2 free throws for Ba. Short for the first one. Bronikowski. Andrews back into the ball game.
Number 32, Charlie Bronikowski.
You can always tell Charlie Bronikowski, he's got a full set of curly hair.
Like Mark the Bird Fitridge used to for the Detroit Tigers in 1976.
Way back when. He doesn't talk to the ball, though, like Fidrix did.
That's true.
Makes the second one. Back to a 9-point advantage, and Cameron's got the ball. Against
Mark.
Pressure. Brown. Bronikowski baseline. All the way across. Brown. 10 on the shot clock. Bronikowski's got a 3 from the corner. No good off the side of the backboard. Not a pretty shot. Dugar. Step back. Uncontested 3. Scoops around. No good. He's a 25% free throw, a 3-point shooter. Bronikowski runs it down. And he's pushed by Meany as he gets headed out of bounds. And that'll send Charlie Bronikowski to the free throw line for a bonus. His second.
19th foul substitutions for the Technics. Number 1, R.J. Wright. And number 5, Will Freed. At the line for the Eagles, Charlie Bronikowski.
Michael Perez checks in. Jonathan Brown checks out.
Number 15, Michael Perez.
Charlie Bronikowski hits the first. Makes him 4 of 5 on the season. First point of the ball game. That one's short and doesn't draw anything. He's hit the side of the backboard from the corner with a shot. And shot a free throw that went about 14 feet instead of 15 feet. Back to a 10-point advantage, 3:24. Not a high-scoring game. Not a lot of good offense, but pretty good defense. Ba. Belay had it. This is Dugar. Around the pick. Into the corner goes to Howard. Spins, loses control of the ball, knocked out of bounds. As Perez is the last one to touch it. Dugar into Ba. Got Bronikowski on him. Jump stop off the glass. No good. Perez with a rebound. Runs it up the floor, down the lane, kicks it out. Gets it back in the corner. 3 lined up, won't go from there. Nice block out by Belay, but he steps on the line before he can get rid of it. And it will be Central's ball. Udalisa in. Ba out. Cameron in the left corner. Ball fake, another fake. Tries to get to the baseline, and we'll have an offensive foul called on Tim Cameron. That's his first personal foul. It's only the 4th team foul against the Eagles.
Tim Cameron, that foul his first. 14th foul.
Belay. Dugar. Howard. Back out to Dugar. Down the lane. Nice scoop bank shot.
2 points. Dugar.
His first 2 points of the ball game, and it's back to an 8-point advantage for the Eagles. Cameron banks it off the glass and in. Bench yells for a travel, doesn't get it. Dugar. Cameron almost picks up his 3rd foul, trying to work his way through a pick. Belay. Fees. Udalisa. Fees. Belay. 10 on the shot clock. Udalisa into the corner. That's Dugar. To the hoop. No good. Bronikowski with a rebound. Perez on the run. Looks for a way down the lane. Jump stop doesn't get a shot. Andrews, Perez, back to Jackson Andrews. Tim Cameron now with it with 14 on the play clock. Plenty of time as they reset. Get out of Cameron's way as he's got Dugar on him, which is a big advantage. Jackson Andrews, corner three, good. His first points of the ball game, and it's a 13-point lead. Biggest lead with 1:05 to go. Bronikowski with a hand inside, knocks it away. Trying to get it to Udalisa. Cameron underneath. Won't go, but Bronikowski's going to fight for it, and it'll be Eagles basketball. 41.6 to go. Baugh checks back in. Howard checks back in.
And number 2, Howard.
Dugar and Fees check out. They put 20 up on the shot clock. Inbounds pass is stolen away by Howard. Thrown behind right, but he gets it back, spins, finds himself wide open, and lays it in. 2 seconds difference between shot clock and game clock. Howard with his hand on Cameron. Cameron slaps it a couple of times to get it away from him. Andrews, May. Nice ball movement to Perez, but he's going to be fouled on the way there by Udalisa, is the closest one to him, I believe. And it's double bonus time, so it's going to be 2 free throws for Michael Perez.
Fouls on Utechnics, number 13, Jason Udalisa.
His second personal foul. And Michael Perez will go to the free throw line.
Michael Perez.
He's made 4 out of 6 free throws on the season. 5 out of 7. Lead back to 12 with 4.8 to go. Horn blew, but they're not going to let the sub come in, and they're going to make Charlie Bronikowski go back to where he was. He was coming out, but he's not coming out unless Perez makes this free throw and Trent Lyles can get in, and Jaden McGrew. Does not get it to go. Harper with it. Throws it up and almost gets it to go, but does not, and it's 35-23.
Utechnics, 23.
So 35-23 at half. And hang on just a second. Assessment of things from the catbird seat, so it doesn't look like anything is going to happen right away. So, Quentin, it's all up to you, buddy. Go right ahead.
Well, thank you very much, Charlie. Great to be back here at Puckett Fieldhouse. And, of course, the score is Central Methodist 35, the University of Health Science and Pharmacy 23. Numbers here, Tim Cameron leading the way with 10 points already. I got 6 points there for Fodi Kamara. Had a great visit with him right before the men's game as well. 5 points for Thomas Swolunu with 5, and then 4 for Trent Lyles, 3 for Jackson Andrews, 2 points for Jaden McGrew, and then 1 point apiece for Isaiah May, Michael Perez, and Charlie Bronikowski. Leading the way for Health Science and Pharmacy, 6 points apiece for R.J. Wright and Asa Bois. So 35-23 is our score. Of course, the Central Methodist women, they are 3-0 on the year, coming off a 77-73 victory over Kansas Wesleyan. At that time, they were up 18-12 early off at the end of one quarter, 44-30 at the end of at halftime. Then it was 57-47, and then of course, and then about the 3-minute mark there, Kansas Wesleyan took the lead for the first time, and then got the largest of 3. But then Central Methodist scored the last 7 points of the ball game to win it 77-73. We had 5 players in double figures. Jorina Brakavova led and Lena Johnson had 16 apiece. Katie Anderson had 14 points, 12 of them in the second quarter. And at the time when I talked to Coach Davis during the postgame interview, of course, I got him for 3 steals as well. Boy, she played a lot of energy in that second quarter. It really built that 14-point lead at halftime as well. And then 13 points for Aricia McElroy and then Nana Massanet. Tomorrow night, the Central Methodist women, they're headed to St. Louis to take on Missouri Baptist. That's a 5:30 start time down in St. Louis, Missouri. Of course, I've seen Missouri Baptist a few times in the last year or so. A fine ball club there. You know, they're 2-4 on the season, so it should be a good test for them. And it's also a 4-game road trip on that Friday at 4 p.m. They'll head to Lyon College down in Batesville, Arkansas, take part of the Lyon Classic. They'll play Rust at 4 p.m., a national tournament contender as well. And then at 1 p.m. that Saturday, they take on LSU Shreveport. And then a week from tomorrow, they'll head to Lawrence, Kansas to take on Haskell. That's a 2 p.m. start time on the Tuesday before Thanksgiving. The next home game is not until the 27th, as we welcome in Midland into town for a 2 p.m. start time. I think a 1:45 pregame show as well there. I think Charlie will agree with you there.
You are correct.
Okay. And then, of course, Thursday is, of course, the NAIA men's and women's soccer tournaments. That, of course, this morning they announced the draws for the 40 teams to take part in the national tournament. I think the women, if I remember correctly, I think they play at like at 12:30 p.m. I know their first round opponent is Bellevue as well. If you just give me a minute, I'm trying to get the actual bracket for as well. And then I think the men, they play at 3 p.m. And I think they got Tabor as well there as well. So I'll give you the brackets. And also that morning, the volleyball had their national tournament bracket. There we go. Of course, the Central Methodist 1C takes on 4C Bellevue, and the other bracket is Columbia takes on Jamestown. The two winners will play Saturday, I think at 1 p.m. That's going to be played at Battle High School there as well. On the other side, you got the men's bracket as well. And then their men's will also start up there. According to this, it's a 12:30. That's against Tabor. The other matchup is Rio Grande and Northwestern. The two winners there, that's a 1. And I think the women's will play at 3:30 as well. That's going to be at Battle High School as well there as well. Also, the football team had a historic day. Saturday, they defeated Evangel, winning their first conference tournament since 1975, and they're headed to the NAIA Platte first time in school history, and they will take on Northwestern of Iowa in their first round game there on Saturday at high noon down in Northwestern of Iowa. Should be a lot of fun there. And then, of course, the volleyball team, they'll host the opening round game as well against Southwestern Assembly of God University. That's an 11 a.m. start time. Pre-game show at 10:45 a.m. Plus, we're planning on doing the play-by-play of that broadcast as well. And, of course, Thursday, Central Methodist men take on Mid-Missouri rival Columbia College. That should be a fun matchup there. Of course, I've seen Columbia men played earlier. They played Central Christian of the Bible at just about a month ago or so down at Southwell Gym. So it should be a fun matchup there. 7:30 start time. I think 7:15 pregame show. And then how about this? That Saturday, they'll be headed to Provo, Utah, take on BYU. And it's a nice facility there. They're members of BYU is a member of the West Coast Conference there. But in a few years, they're going to be joining the Big 12 Conference. So it should be a great test for our Central Methodist men. And according to my ESPN.com, it's a schedule for an 8 o'clock, I think, Central Standard Time as well. So, but we should know more later on as well. Should be a lot of fun for the Central Methodist men as well. Then also after that, then they go to, I think in Kingsport, Tennessee, they go to and play a couple of games there. They'll play on the 26th against Trinity International at 5:30. Then Bloomfield at 5:30. And I like to say as well, and I think they'll be at home. They start a conference play, the next men's action at home against Evangel 7:30 there.
December the 1st.
December 1st. So it should be a lot of fun there. Score is 35-23, so let's get ready for the second half here on the Eagle Sports Network.
All right, thank you, Quentin. I got some halftime stats for you that we'll throw up on the screen for you so you can see how this has gone in the first half of play here. And there come those stats right now. And you see that the Utes shot 37% from the floor, Eagles 35.1. 50% from the free throw line for the Utes, 70% for the Eagles. 3-point line, neither side doing very much, as the Utes shot 15.4% and the Eagles 16.7%. Rebounding dead even at 22 apiece. But 11 of the 22 rebounds for the Eagles were offensive rebounds. And turnover-wise, the Utes have 12 turnovers to 5 for the Eagles. So our halftime score again. We get that back up on the screen, maybe. My technology will work. There it is. 35-23. We'll run down the leading scorers for both sides. For University of Health Sciences and Pharmacy, they are led by R.J. Wright with 6 and Alisani Ba with 6. Jason Udalisa with 4. Mason Belay 3, Trevin Dugar 2, Grant Harper with 2. For the Eagles, they're led by Tim Cameron with 10, Fodi Kamara 6, Thomas Sawulu with 5, Trent Lyles 4, Jackson Andrews 3, Jaden McGrew 2, Jonathan Brown 2, Isaiah May, Michael Perez, and Charlie Bronikowski, all with 1 each. This is the biggest lead of the ball game at 13 for the Eagles. Again, we'll be back here Thursday night on the air at 7:15. Broadcast starts at the ball game itself starts at 7:30. Columbia College comes into town. That's a men's game, and then they'll take off after that, and they will head for Provo, Utah to take on BYU. So an exciting trip for the young men. Talking to Coach Sherman before the ball game, he's just lamenting the fact that they're kind of beat up and they've got a couple of injuries that have hurt them a bit. And the injury to Rain Hartman to start the season off in the second practice of the year really kind of threw a damper on things as you lose your 6'11" man. But Coach Sherman says he's got a couple of players that may be eligible at semester that are maybe coming in that will help out a little bit, including one player who's a 7-footer. So that will help them a little bit. Both sides coming back out to shoot again and get ready to go here in the second half. Eagles 5-0 coming into this ball game. The Utes at 2-3. Utes playing good defense, forcing shots from the Eagles as the Eagles normally shoot 48.2% in regular play of the plays so far, and they're only shooting 35.1, so they're down 13% here in this half. But let's see if Coach Sherman had some adjustments that he made at halftime that will help his group out. We'll see if they go back to the original starters. It does not look like they will. It looks like it will be Jackson Andrews, unless these are who were on the court when the first half ended. Tim Cameron, Isaiah May, Michael Perez, and I think this is who ended up on the floor, Charlie Bronikowski, the 5 that are still up on the scoreboard, but we'll see if That is, in fact, who comes out to start with 2 minutes and something to go. So with all of that, we'll tell you that AirLink Rural Broadband is your local wireless and fiber internet provider, family owned and operated with coverage options in Sheraton, Howard, Saline, and surrounding counties. Interested in wireless or fiber service, visit us at airlink123.com for information on all your internet needs. Community Auto Sales and Service is a one-stop shop for all of your automotive needs, from brakes, tires, and oil changes to front-end alignment, engine repair, batteries, and state inspections. They have everything and can do anything to keep you on the road safely. Proud supporter of Eagle Athletics. Those supporters are MFA Oil, the Braun Home, Jennings Premium Meats, Community Auto Sales and Service, AirLink, Drury Hotels, Missouri Pacific Lumber, Howard County Electric, and Commercial Trust Company. So we're down about to a minute to go on the clock here to get ready to start half number 2. See if the Eagles can put together a little run here to start the second half of play and put a little more distance between them and the University of Health Sciences and Pharmacy. Eagles coached by Jeff Sherman, assistant head coach Matt Sherman, Mark Muller, Trent Short, Brent Shuck. Danny Brown's the head coach over at University of Health Sciences and Pharmacy. His assistant coach is Jamori Robinson. It will be Eagle basketball when we get back to action.
Missouri Pacific Lumber, Howard Electric Cooperative, and the Commercial Trust Company. Thank you.
We'll see who comes out. We'll identify the 5 players on the floor for both sides as soon as they come out and get set. R.J. Wright, Grant Harper, Mason Belay, Jason Udalisa, and Alasani Ba. Cameron, May, Kamara, Brown, and Suwulu, the original starters, back on the floor for the Eagles. Nobody in big foul trouble. Nobody with more than 2. Official asking whose possession is it, and everybody at the scorer's table points the Eagles' direction. No hometown cooking there. Cameron with Harper on him. Brown. I don't know what that's all about. 23 seconds on the shot clock as they have to do some correcting. 7 seconds came off the game clock. Now we're back to where we were with Brown on the wing with it. Cameron, left side now. Looks inside. May. Brown going to take it baseline. As Harper knocked it away. Long 3 on the way by Tim Cameron with the shot clock running out. That's a dagger. That hurts a lot. You're down to 2 on the shot clock and to get a 3. Right. Harper, scoop shot left-handed, gets it to go. Grant Harper. 4 in the game for him. I don't know how it could be a 13-point lead because that's what it was. That was a 12-point lead. That my mistake. Brown, step back. Jumper comes up short. Isaiah May with the rebound. Won't go, but Kamara tips it in. Kamara with 8. Cameron with 13 to lead the Eagles. Harper, corner. Belay with a 3. Misses. Brown with a rebound. Ahead to Kamara. He's going to look right to go to the hoop. Cameron Ball fake around Ba. In the lane to Kamara, all the way out. Back to the top of the key. Brown going to take it right down the lane. Scoop shot, underhand, right side, good. Here comes that little run that I was talking about. It's up to 17 now. Harper gets a pick from Ba. Belay. Baseline, cut off. Underneath it goes. Ba, step back over Sawulu. Misses the shot. Udalisa gets the rebound. Ba back underneath the Udalisa, and it's knocked out of bounds. And we'll stay on this end with the Utes. (24). Udalisa. Too hard. Kamara with a rebound. 2-on-3. Stops and throws it away as he was going to go to May, but May had slipped and fallen. Udalisa puts up an uncontested layup, but misses it. Left hand too hard. Kamara. Cameron, baseline jumper, no good. Kamara with a rebound. He's got 10 in the game. Along with 5 or 6 rebounds. 3 on the way and good by R.J. Wright. (44-28). Brown, Kamara, back to Brown. Looks inside, ball fake, goes left. Fakes right, goes left. Can't get it to go, but Sawulu battling for the rebound, gets to roll it in. He's got 7 in the game. Wright just hit him, made 3 from there, but he misses that one. Kamara with his 8th rebound of the night. Tim Cameron between his legs and out of bounds.
Substitutions for the Eagles, number 0, Jackson.
And we're going to have a technical foul called on Tim Cameron.
14, Terry DeBoer.
So he said the ball was knocked off of the other player, and the official didn't like it.
Number 4, Jake McGrew.
So that'll be assessed as his 2nd foul of the ball game. And we will have Belay at the free throw line to shoot the technical fouls. He is an 83% free throw shooter, 10 of 12 on the season. He's got 4 points, had a 3 before that, and that free throw. 12 of 14 on the season now for him. Jaden McGrew checks in, and Tim Cameron checks out. Du Bois in the ball game for the Utes. They try and get bigger. Tip knocked away, but going to end up out of bounds, and it'll be Central basketball as Harper doesn't like the call. Sawulu comes back to break the press. Back to Kamara. McGrew across half court. He's a lefty. Goes inside to Sawulu, who's going to bang into Ba. Left hand up and in. He's listed at 245, and I will be surprised if Alassane Ba tips in at 180. Bala. Belay and Harper with a steal. A little sloppy play. Du Bois with a couple of shots at it. Missed, got his own rebound, got fouled, and he'll go to the free throw line. Little sloppy play. Trent Lyle's going to come into the ball game. Foul goes on McGrew, his first personal foul, team foul number 2 against the Eagles. Du Bois, a 78% free throw shooter on the season. Looks like Will Fees getting ready to check in, as Du Bois is working on clearing up his sight. Must have got hit in the nose or in the eyes. Kevin Dugar checks back in. Jonathan Brown checks back in for Isaiah May. So the far side of the lane as you look at your screen, the two Englanders, Sawulu and Brown. First free throw is good by Du Bois. That's his first point of the ball game. He averages 13.8. And that was the first point of the game for him. Makes them both. And now Fees will check in. The boys will check out. Press coming. Lyles tells everybody to get out. He'll bring the ball up the court against Belay. Kamara back to Lyles. Lyles at 6 foot. Dugar, 5'9". Jumper won't go for Sawulu. Belay with the ball. Wants to shoot a three. Dugar going to get a pick from Ba. Lyles fought around that. Brown fights along that, and here comes Lyles. He can jump out of the gym, lays it up and in. He's got 6 in a game off the bench for the Eagles. 15-point advantage. Dugar. Not going to shoot. Not a big shooter. Ba. Dugar. Banks it off the glass over Sawulu. Got 4 in the ball game. Averages 6.2. Lyles across half court. Brown, Kamara, Andrews. Sawulu in the corner, not his spot to shoot from. Kamara inside, offensive foul on him. That'll be foul number 2.
That foul on the Eagles, number 23, Cody Kamara. That on his second, 13th foul.
Dugar to bring it up. Ba in the lane, leans in and lays it up and in. He's got 8 in the ball game. Lyles against Belay. Across, stays away from Fees, who was going to go double team. Kamara, Brown, ball fake down the lane, left hand off the glass, no good. Kamara with a rebound, won't go. Brown with another rebound. Andrews with it now. Lyles. Kamara going to spin to the baseline, does. Foul call before that happens. Trey Meany getting ready to check back in, as is Jason Udalisa.
His first team foul. And in the contest for the Eagles, number 32, Charlie Bronikowski.
Charlie Bronikowski back in the ball game, 32 with all the hair underneath the basket. Andrews, Kamara, behind the back, against Meany to the hoop. Gets the basket to go, and he's fouled. Fody Kamara with 12.
Against number 15, Trey Meany.
Trey Meany picks up the foul. His third personal foul. $12 for Fody Kamara. No good, and Udalisa with the rebound. Gets it to Dugar, 13-15 to go. It's a 13-point advantage for the Eagles. And it goes off of the hands of Udalisa out of bounds.
For the Eagles, number 11, Isaiah May.
Isaiah May checks back in. Fodi Kamara checks out. Bronikowski gives it to Lyles. Brown. Mays loses the handle on it. Belay comes up with it. Dugar. Baseline. Meany. Three short off the rim, no good. Wild action underneath the basket. Udalisa, foul by Bronikowski. About 4 shots at it that time. Had some shots, missed, rebound, get the ball back. And Udalisa will go to the free throw line.
At the line for the Detectives.
First free throw of the evening for Jason Udalisa. First one is good. They're a 69% free throw shooting team. Grant Harper back in. Dugar out. Second free throw no good. Lyles has it, had it, tipped it, got it to himself. Ahead to Andrews. He was in rhythm for a 3, but passed that up. Now he's got it in the corner, but he's standing on the out-of-bounds line. So turnover as he looks back over his shoulder to see where he was standing. Coach Sherman with his arms folded and head down. It's only a 12-point ball game with 12-plus minutes to go. Harper. Wright had it. That's Harper again. Goes out of bounds off of the hands of Udalisa as it was tipped before it got to him, and then goes off of his hands. Trent Lyles with Harper on him. Meany look at a double team. Brown. May. Brown. Pick from Bronikowski. Bronikowski's got a 3. No good. Belay with a rebound. 3-on-1 coming this direction. Wright, scoop underneath, gets it to go. He's got 11 all of a sudden in the ball game. And it's a 10-point advantage. Subs getting ready to come back in. May. Didn't settle for the 3. 15 on the shot clock. Bronikowski with an offensive foul called on him as it looked like he just got ran into, but his second foul. McGrew and Kamara check back in. The Eagles letting the Utes kind of hang around here. That's a serious problem from time to time. Living dangerously. Matheny, Udalisa, directing traffic. Du Bois. Jumper by Belay, no good, but laid up and in by Du Bois. And it's under 10. McGrew tried to get it to Brown, streaking down the side. It was tipped away, but ended up back in McGrew's hands. Kamara steps up, just inside the three-point line. No, gets his own rebound, lays it up and in. Fodi Kamara will have a double-double before you know it.
14 for Fodi.
And that will give him a double-double. 14 points, 10 boards. Harper, Du Bois, Meany, Belay, baseline. Tries to throw it back out, but he's going to be fouled on the way there. And if that's Kamara, that's his third personal foul. It is not. It is Isaiah May. Dugar back in. Wright back in. Howard back in. Udalisa. Howard. Belay, 3 on the way. Rims out no good. Tipped around. Kamara with a rebound. Adds to his stat line of the night. Brown. May steps back for a 3 and hits it. Isaiah May. 4th point of the ball game for him, and it's back to a 13-point advantage. Dugar. And a foul from behind. That'll be on Kamara, I'm guessing, as Jason Udalisa went to the hoop.
His third. 7th team foul.
And it is Kamara's 3rd foul. Want to thank our corporate partners for their continued support of CMU Athletics, MFA Oil, the Braun Home, Jennings Premium Meats, Community Auto Sales and Service, Airlink, Drury Hotels, Missouri Pacific Lumber, Howard County Electric, and Commercial Trust Company. Men's action Thursday night here from Puckett Fieldhouse, 7:30. Columbia College here for a men's game. Women are on the road tomorrow at Missouri Baptist in St. Louis, taking their 3-0 record on the road. Been quite a first semester for Eagle Athletic. Football team 9-2, their best season in a long time, and their first ever NAIA postseason invitation to play. Men's soccer team undefeated, #1 team in the nation. Women's soccer team with 1 loss. And they're ranked #5, or they were #5. Volleyball team doing very well. Men's basketball off to a 5-0 start coming into this ball game. Women at 3-0 coming into this. Jason Udalisa. 2 for 2 from the line for him. Or 1 for 2, now 2 for 3. He's got 6 points off the bench. Go along with 9 rebounds. Makes the first, misses the second. Kamara with another rebound. He's got 14 points, and before long he's going to have more rebounds than points. Stepping in is Wright to the passing lane. Lays it up and in. Jackson Andrew didn't have enough mustard on the pass, and it's picked off. Jaden McGrew back to a 10-point lead. Jackson Andrews looks inside. May. 3 on the way by Andrews and hits it. He's got 6. 9 minutes to go in the game in regulation. R.J. Wright. Howard. Belay. Back to Howard. Eagles just switch off from one to another. Interchangeable parts. Howard. Dugar. Tries to get it inside to Udalisa, but it's knocked away from him. McGrew out. Takes it to the hoop left-handed. Gets it up and in. He's got 4. Balanced scoring all the way up and down for the Eagles. Belay. Howard with it. Right. Going to get a pick. Belay wants to shoot a 3. Drives instead. Behind the back pass to Udalisa. Rims out no good. Kamara with another rebound. McGrew to the hoop. Lefty goes there. Strong. Misses. Kamara went for the rebound, but Udalisa comes out with it. 8 minutes to go in regulation. Udalisa. Belay will take the 3 from long range off the front of the rim. No good. Ahead of the pack to Andrews. Fouled on the floor before the shot can be taken. Switch of the first half into the second half. Eagles with 17 fouls. They did not get in foul trouble in the first half, as they were shooting bonus with quite a bit of time to go. Tim Cameron back into the ball game. Wholesale substitutions for the Utes. Jonathan Brown off the pick on the inbounds pass, lays it in. 17-point lead now. Grant Harper. Baugh. Harper again. Right. Tipped. Ahead to Brown. With a dunk. $19-point lead with just over 7 to go. Harper, a nice ball handler, but not a big threat to score, so watch him make a three from here. Scoop shot, no good. May with a rebound, and he's going to be fouled by Meany. Nope, they're going to call it a jump ball. It'll be Central basketball.
Jump ball. Position.
Huh. The position arrow points to Central, and they're saying it's the, I guess they didn't switch it after the second half started. Meany. Du Bois. Now they've switched it to the wrong team again. That's pointing the wrong direction again. Baugh gets his pocket picked by Cameron.
Tim Cameron.
Lays it up and in.
15 for him, for Tim Cameron.
15 points for Cameron. 14 points for Kamara on the floor. Baugh. Wright's got 13 points on the floor for the Utes. No charge, no foul. Brown on the run out. No foul there. Steps around Baugh and then misses the layup. Wright on the run. Tim Cameron tries to take a charge. Doesn't get the call. Even with the grunt, he needs to be careful. He's already got one technical foul. Another one, and we'll not see him for a while. Till Thursday. Cameron. Kamara. Would like to shoot a three, but has thought better of that. Underneath, nice pass, baseline. There's should be a goaltending call. Why don't anybody call that? Coach Sherman's going to blow a gasket. Off the glass and then blocked has always been goaltending. And that's what we've got. As this officiating crew hasn't made anybody very happy tonight. $19-point lead. Jackson Andrews to bring it in. As we're going to have a conversation. 6 seconds on the shot clock. So not a lot to waste. Cameron gets it. To the hoop. Out left-handed and in. 17 for him. And it is a 21-point lead now for the Eagles. 5:20 to go. Coach Sherman yells, don't foul. Harper. Du Bois corner three. Short. Brown with a rebound. Kamara lays it up, no good, but he's fouled on the play by Ballet, I believe.
Foul goes against number 12, Mason Ballet. That foul is first.
So Kamara will go to the free throw line.
At the line for the Eagles, Cody Kamara.
0 for 1 from the free throw line. Got 12 rebounds in the game now. 14 points, 15 points. $22-point lead, biggest lead of the ball game. Make it 23. Fody Kamara is a 58% free throw shooter. Nailed both of those. 5 minutes to go here in the fourth quarter. Jackson Andrews against Grant Harper with the ball. Du Bois. Baugh. Harper Down the lane. Nice pass to Ba. Lays it up and in. There's a foul on Belay as he grabs a hold of Cameron on the way by, and that's team foul number 5, so a ways to go yet. Belay from Mount Vernon, Missouri. McGrew. Nope. Kamara with the follow as the ball spun out. And Kamara there to pick it up and put it back in. 18 points for him. Nice pass to Belay. Had his shot altered. Du Bois gets it back. Lays it up and in.
2 points.
He's got 6 in the game. Brown right around Du Bois to the basket. Lays it up and in. And a timeout call. 10 points for Brown. Let you see the dance team.
Trust Company. Substitution for the Eagles, number 10, Trent Lyles.
Trent Lyles checks into the ball game. Grant Harper with the basketball brings it across half court. Harper, Belay, Ba, Du Bois, and Dugar. And the ball goes out of bounds. Turnover. This official just stands there and waits for somebody to go get him the ball. I'd like to have seen put a little more effort into the ball game. Kamara. McGrew. Jackson Andrews corner all the way across to Cameron. Down the lane, steps through, can't get it to go. There's Fody Kamara again. Has his shot partially blocked from behind by Du Bois, who has the basketball. Dugar. Harper. Belay. Step back, going to cut to the hoop. Ba tipped around. And Tim Cameron comes down with it after Fody Kamara. McGrew down the lane after a series of passes. Lays it up and in. He's got 6 in the ball game. And Belay will go to the free throw line. Trent Lyles, his 3rd personal foul. Blake Fowler gets ready to check in. Brown going to check back in, and it looks like May will check in as well for the Eagles. Got a series of bodies over on the sideline. I don't know if we're going to get a whole new 5. We're going to get 4 of them right now, as everybody but Belay will leave.
Number 11, Isaiah May, and number 20, Jonathan Brown.
.241 to go, 25-point advantage. Second one is good, and we will get Howard, Devin Howard. Udalisi. Newsom. Wright. Meany. Howard on the floor. Fowler with it. Jackson Andrews. Jonathan Brown trying to find a way to the hoop. Over to McGrew. He's going to go baseline. Corner Fowler for 3. Halfway down. Spins out. Howard with a rebound. Ahead to Meany. Udalisa. Right in the corner. Newsom to the hoop. Lays it up and in. Nice finger roll. First 2 points of the ball game for him. Brown could have spun and got to the basket, but pulls it back out with 1:50 to go. The Eagles look to run the clock. Official says it went out off of a Utes player. Everybody seemed to disagree with that. There's a jump stop, and there'll be a foul.
Foul on number 24, Dwight Newsom. That foul his first.
Dwight Newsom with a foul. Not in the bonus yet. The next foul will put him there. Kirby Faverty into the ball game. Michael Perez into the ball game.
Michael Perez.
As Brown and May leave. No starters on the floor right now. For the Eagles, McGrew with it. Jackson Andrews. Michael Perez. Spin to the hoop, just a little too hard. That was a shout out coming to Madrid, Spain after that if that had gone in. Right, backs his way in, lays it in. Coach Sherman with a few choice words for the officiating crew. His years of service get him a free pass on that one. 20-point lead with 1:10 to go. Fowler, McGrew. Faverty in the corner, misses a three. Newsom with a rebound. Perez tries to get it out of there. Probably two double dribbles on Newsom coming down the floor. Tip no good. Faverty with a rebound. McGrew all by himself. Going to take it to the hoop and lay it up and in. They were all wanting a dunk. He didn't have enough hops to get it over the rim to get a dunk, but he gets it. And it's a 22-point advantage with 40 seconds to go in regulation. Udalisa to the hoop, lays it up and in. He's got 8. 5-second difference between shot clock, game clock. Fowler through the press. Faverty. Perez. Back out to McGrew. Tipped, knocked away. 4+ seconds difference on shot clock, game clock. McGrew back across half court. Wants to go left. He's a lefty. Andrews. Fowler with a three. No good. Back of the rim. Faverty with a rebound. Bring it out. Take it to half court. Run the clock out. And there's your final score. 80-60.
Eagles advance to 6-0 on the season. Back on Thursday, taking on Columbia College.
Give you a quick recap of the scoring on this.
We ask that all fans exit the venue in a swift manner. Please do not congregate or wait to interact.
For the Utes, they were led by R.J. Wright with 13, Alasani Ba with 12, Mason Belay 8, Mason Belay 9, Jason Udalisa 8, Terry DuBois 6, Trevin Dugar 4, Grant Harper 4, Dwight Newsom with 2, Devin Howard, Will Fees, and Trey Meany all played but did not score. Cody Kamara, 18 points, 16 rebounds to lead the Eagles. Tim Cameron, 17 points. Jonathan Brown with 10. Thomas Awulu, 9. Jaden McGrew with 8. Jackson Andrews and Trent Lyles, 6 apiece. Isaiah Mays with 4. Michael Perez, 1. Charlie Brownakowski, 1. Blake Fowler and Kirby Faverty also played. Did not score. 80-60. Halftime score was 35-23. 12-point advantage. Eagles run it up to 20-plus points and hold on and win 80-60. We'll be back here Thursday night for action when Columbia College comes to town. For Quentin Norris is Charlie Brown. Thanks for watching. We'll talk to you again. We'll see you on Thursday night here from Puckett Fieldhouse.